Never underestimate the lengths a man is willing to go to get you in their bed. I've seen more convoluted plots over the years. I'm feeling tempted to ask, but I'll pass. Want anything else? Huh? What's that bottle? Oh yeah, it's just some rum a client gave me yesterday. A gift? What'd you do? A good enough service, I'm guessing? Cacique. Huh, interesting name. What does it mean? Cacique's the name of the chieftain in some native tribes. I see. You want me to serve you some of this? I'll pass. I don't have too many good memories where rum's involved. Give me a fringe weaver instead, will ya? Alright. Wonder what's up with her and rum. But anyway, let's just give her a fringe weaver. I wonder what would happen if I gave her the rum anyway. One fringe weaver. What kind of memories do you have with rum? Nothing you need to worry about. Alright. Alright, now it's my turn to ask questions. About what? What kind of family is your family? Well, I'm an only child. My mom and my dad split amicably. My mom is a violinist, so she was always away from home with the orchestra. I spent most of my time with my dad, my aunt, and my grandpa. Aside from that, I'd say my childhood was quite uneventful. Shitface supreme! Huh. Didn't you get something like your mom's artistic vein or something? I played the violin until I was around 16, I think. What made you stop? I don't know. Just kind of said, that's it, one day and stopped. What about cousins of the rest of your family? I see very little of them, actually. Mainly because my dad moved away from most of them. Most of my mom's family live in France to boot. So your mom's French? Yep. Can you speak French? Oh, I was not expecting this. I can pronounce a lot of shit, but this one's gonna be tough. Mon arroglossure est plein d'anguilles. Probably not good, but ooh, what does that mean? Rubbish? I don't know. I can't speak French. I did try though, but college started and I stopped taking classes. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin from my mom's side that lives close by, which will be hard pressed to make me spot him in a crowd. You're kind of lucky, you know. On my mom's side of the family lives here. Chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the street are ridiculously high. But yeah, that's the primer on my family. Nothing too interesting, sadly. Your mom's a French violinist, and you call that uninteresting? I'm wondering if your family has ever made a fuss about you being a hacker. Hacker makes it sound too exotic. It's like if I called you a mixologist. Please don't, ever. Sounds like something would say to make. Sounds like something somebody would say to make bartenders sound sophisticated. See? I mean, hacker's a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a security consultant. People want to find flaws in the security of their systems, and I do my best to pinpoint where it breaks. Be it Glitch City or anywhere else in the world. They need security, I'm their woman. You've told quite a few stories about cracking into databases to retrieve info, like some sort of mercenary, though. That doesn't change the fact that hacker's not the best term to use. It makes the whole thing sound illegal when it's actually an honest job. Didn't you tell me you once secured some incriminating pics from a guy's cell phone? A mostly honest job. Sheesh. What made you become a hacker, by the way? I've always been a sucker for puzzles. Even as a kid, I always had a Sudoku or a crossword with me. But at some point, they started feeling kind of samey. So when I started college, I took a course on system security. Felt like the kind of puzzle I was looking for. I mean, there are all kinds of things involved in breaching net security. You need to attack the stuff from different angles. And it's something that's always evolving. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security. Every time you think you've got the gist of it, they change everything. So it's kind of like an always evolving puzzle. A puzzle I help make harder at that. Huh, didn't think about it that way. It is less actiony than what movies make it up to be, though. No real-time forensic typing, nothing like that. Still, seeing my code break through something, it's an amazing feeling. It's like calling QA tech speedrunner. I mean, technically, QA techs have gotten, like, a lot of speedrunners have gotten work as QA techs, so... I'm actually thinking about listing the fact that I had a world record in Battletoads for Genesis on my resume, to be honest with you. You have anything else? I'll have a classy drink. Any classy drink. Here goes nothing. She wants a classy drink. A classy drink. Gonna give her a bad touch. Alright, cool. Here you are. Rum is classy as fuck. Yeah, right? Scotch. Scotchy, scotch, scotch. Yep, just what I needed, thanks. Say, Jill, what's the worst that could happen if you don't get your drinks right? Well, people have the right to not give me money. If they don't pay for it, I don't get my bonus. No bonus means less money and no tips, which doesn't help because I have to pay bills. Oh, I see. You have to make an effort to pay your bills? Nope. You have no idea how much I hate you right now. But my job pays pretty well, and I'm not the kind to spend too much on things other than food and bills. Maybe maintenance on my hands and new equipment, but aside from that... Oh, I know. You have trouble with your bills. Why not live with me? We could be roommates. Dunno. Moving my stuff through the stairs because the elevator's broken. Having to move my liquor collection. Never mind the fact that my cat's a shut-in that got very upset the one time I moved some furniture around. The idea of moving just gives me a headache. You shouldn't take things so seriously when I say them, you know? I don't, but I've thought about it before. Now I need some air. I'm gonna take my break. You wanna come? You inviting me to the back of the bar? You should invite me to dinner first. Every minute you waste making jokes is time taken from my break. Fine, let's go. Boss, I'm taking my break. Call me if anyone comes in. Sure, sure. Give her a bottle full of bad memories, right? Oh, God, she's cute. It is now safe to keep playing. Cool. Excuse me. Cold, 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 cold. Sure is chilly out there. Kind of refreshing. The hobo out there seems like a nice guy. Billy Vine? Yeah, he's a cool guy. Very respectful. Apparently he got into some legal trouble and that's why he's like that. Really? He could also just be a very nice crackhead, though. I have a cousin that lives like a hobo, actually. Really. It's a bit complicated, though. Problem is, his family has tried to get him to live with them, but his pride won't let him accept their help. He'd rather live on the streets for some reason. You can't tell with some people, sadly. Why did he become a hobo in the first place? Bad investments and debts. Bank evicted him from his house. It's a serious problem because he has epileptic attacks but refuses to take his medication. I just don't get what's up with him. It's never safe to keep playing this thing, right? Honey, some service here. I'm here, don't scream. Uh-oh, are you two hanging out at the back of the bar? What kind of stuff are you doing? Just talking. Is that what they call it these days? What do you want? Something soft, something sweet. No alcohol, please. Wouldn't it be the same if you had just grabbed a soda from a vending machine? But I like you. You dislike my presence so much? Sweet and non-alcoholic, you say? Alright. Optional karmatrine, so she gets a sugar rush. Here, like you asked. See? You don't get this kind of treatment from vending machines. Yes, I do dislike your present, unless you're Lawrence. But he has this weird idea that good service is the same as selling lukewarm cans of cola. Lawrence? Friend of mine. He's a vending machine. Oh. Oh, but how impolite of me. I'm lovely and my name's Dorothy. Dorothy Hayes. Nice to meet you. Oh, I'm Alma. The pleasure's mine. Dorothy, you say? Yep. Why? Nothing. I guess I've heard about you before. Really? What kind of stuff? Tell me, tell me. Mostly about your, pluckiness. And here I was thinking it was because I'm a sex worker. So much for trying to be subtle. Hey, I take pride in my job, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. Isn't it dangerous? I know how to take care of myself, thank you very much. Where do you work, Alma? I'm a hacker. Really, a full-fledged hacker. Not the kind that sees a computer logged into some account and says that's hacking, right? No, of course not. I've always been curious about how being a hacker works. You just start typing really fast while waiting for something to happen? No. Good lord, I was joking. Last name's Hayes, she's a porn star? Good lord, I was joking. Yeah, her name's Hayes and she's a sex worker, but it's more like prostitute than porn star. She's what's called a Lilum. She's basically like, if you've played Persona 3 or watched John play Persona 3, how, what's her name? Igus. She's like an android. They're called Lilims, and she hasn't been upgraded yet, so she has the mind of an adult who is sexually active, but the body of a child, which apparently fills a bunch of people's niches, I guess. So, yeah. I can explain, but I don't know if you'll get it. We won't know until you try, right? Last time I said that, I had to jam the plastic replica of a halogen light bulb up a grown man's ass. It was a success. Oh, God. Okay, then. Let me try to explain in general how it works. Let's say I have to retrieve information from a company's database. Alright. First I do some research on the target. Operating systems, servers, how the information is stored, and all that. There have been a couple of occasions where I had to go in blind, but they're the exception rather than the rule. First I secure things from my side. I start working behind proxies, websites, and through other more vulnerable computers I find on the way. After that I start testing the networks. I go through the basic protocols, try known exploits as long as I don't trigger any alarm. Once I've tested the ground, the fun starts. I go through all the security protocols and look to bypass them. Sometimes I have to look deeper into the code for the password itself. I see. Then, when I'm finally in, I go and retrieve user privileges. After that, I go and try to become a super user and get what I need. How do you do that? Well, there are a couple of ways. I can use a pre-made program to hack into an already existing account. I can use info somebody already gave me. But the usual way is using a buffer overflow. What happens next? What happens next? She's literally vibrating. I create a backdoor in the system before leaving and covering my tracks. I can't handle it anymore. Alma, hack me. Hack me like you've never hacked anything before. Make my buffer overflow. Create a backdoor in me. Escalate your user privileges. Find flaws in my security. Sorry, I got carried away. No shit, what happened? Have you seen those movies or books where a couple does something like paint a picture or cook, but they make it sound like they're having sex instead? Suggestive scenes, yeah. Well, that whole thing was kind of like that for me. Really? I guess humans don't really get it because their minds don't upload to networks or anything. But trust me, if you recorded yourself giving a really detailed explanation in a really sexy voice, you'd make millions. Horny Lilim are an unexploited market. I see. Huh, looks like my ride is here. Your ride? Yep, my brother-in-law came to look for me. Is it alright to ask that from him? It's okay. I've known him since preschool. Just so happens that he got married to my sister. Hey Dorothy, you need a ride? Can you drop me by 3rd Street? Sure, it's on the way. Yay! I'll take your offer then. Bye, honey. Later, Jill. Take care. The street seems noisy. Oh, my client. Hello, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get? Is that John Vignacchi? What the fuck? Who are you? Such a small yet comfortable place. Truly an oasis of spiritual drinks in the midst of a suburban desert. A place where lost and corrupt souls can gather to forget their troubles for a while. A nest where everyone from the most pathetic scum to the vilest trash junkie can just sit to kill their insides. Truly a real persona non grata. It's Latin for mysterious place, by the way. I'm so smart and philosophical. Okay, so you see this guy? Hold on. Minus the fucking question mark on his head. Okay? Let me... Let me find this image. Poison him. I'm going to. He's the guy, if you click on that link, he's the guy in the middle of the 3-person couch. Okay? It's John Vignacchi. What the fuck? Sukaban Games, you're killing me here. Alright, we got ourselves a persona non grata here. What do you have then? 17. Excuse me? I said 17. 7 plus teen. What does that mean? What does it mean to you? Just to be sure, 17 is about the drink you want, right? Only if you want it to be. 17? What the hell does that mean? Oh boy. Shoot him. Okay. 1, 3, 4, 6. Four, 5, 7, 10. Okay. 10, 12. I'm gonna assume he wants a piano, man. 5 and 5. I'm gonna assume he wants piano, man. Here we go. Pour a big glass of shut the fuck up, right? I'm assuming he wants drink number 17 on my list. So we're gonna go with that. 5. How is this a 17? It isn't. You said 17 would only be related to your drink if I thought it was, and I think it isn't. Ooh, you subverted my expectations by taking me literally. Sneaky. And what brings you here, Mr. I can't tell if I did that right. I got paid. Mr. Armandio. Virgilio Armandio. See? I introduced myself using the Asian order because that's a lot more polite. And I came here looking for an otherworldly experience. I was passing by and saw this place is called Valhalla. I want to see the souls of resting warriors, the wounded spirits of noble souls. The golden hall full of never-ending banquets, the lively Valkyries looking over them. We have some arcade machines on the corner. No. You're taking me too literally. You see, I'm being poetic. I'm giving a mystical air to a mundane affair. I wanted to see drunk people. I wanted to see waitresses and food. I wanted to see the bar in all of its decadent glory. But you're out of luck. Today's been quite the slow day. Not that I'm very surprised, given how things have been going on in the streets, though. Humans are a nasty bunch, that much is true. Give him this and Karmatrine. For the people watching on YouTube, Stilf just posted a link of Superglue, and I have to agree with you. I want to fucking nuke this guy. Humans are a nasty bunch, that much is true. Making the ruckus, coming at each other, but that's to be expected from the only mammal to kill its own. I'm no zoologist, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Oh yeah? Then give me an example, not zoologist bartender. Like I said, I don't know exact details, I just know that isn't right. If memory serves right, once a lion takes over a pride, every cub born from another lion is killed or something. Takes over a pride. You can't take over pride. Pride isn't a tangible thing. You need to stop making things up, not zoologist bartender. This guy looks like an asshole. And you're right, Update. You're absolutely right. Welcome to the stream, man. How's it going? But going back on topic, do you know what the number 17 means? The atomic number of chlorine? No, and Chloe is a name, not a number, you know? The group where halogens are in the periodic table? Stop making up words like halogens, periodic, and table. Oh, God. Okay, then. I give up. 17 is us. Eh? Every human has 17 pairs of chromosomes. That number is the whole foundation of you and me. It's 23. What is? Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, not 17. Well, they're both primal numbers, so it's the same idea. That's prime, you fucking idiot! Do you want anything else? I'd like a single plum.